Alright, we're back with Dragon Age Part 4. Alright, so now it's been a while. A few days, but that's a while for me. But now we have Morgan. After her mother so graciously just cast her upon us. Which is, it's cool. Gonna have another mage in the party, and then, you know, we still have Alistair. And, beautiful little Ayera in her dumb little hat. Yeah. I kind of forgot what we were supposed to be doing. So, where is it? I think it's a journal. Yeah, obviously the blight. Oh, okay. So basically we have to build an army. We have to recruit the dwarves, the Dalish, and the mages. Plus the Arl of Redcliffe. So I'm pretty sure we can just move freely and just choose which one we want to do first. I want to go get the Dalish first. I believe the Dalish are one of the more. See, I can't even say that. Like, I can't even say that they're the most useful. Oh, there I go again. Defeated by the AI. So smart. But yeah. Defeating. What are you saying for? Oh, yeah, I'm going to the map. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go get the Dalish. Gather your party and venture forth. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we're here. We go to Lothering. And that's as far as we can go. So I guess we're going to Lothering. That's nice. Ah. Yes. Okay. Okay. That's nice.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your Lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Anora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banorn will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Fucking hat. Oh my god. Puppy!
I'm sensing more darkspawn. What's this?
Look at him, he's covered in blood.
I think he was out there looking for you.
Doggy.
He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
I get to name the puppy. Shit. I've always liked the rapper Savage. Oops, that's not how you say Savage. Ah. So cute. Yep, nothing else. Let's go. Well, the game and the recorder really did not they did not like that part of the area or loading screen. It just kept freezing and dropping, and eventually my computer just froze. So, I managed to play through it. It was only like a super small piece of map, but still, it was fucking annoying. So we're just gonna keep going. I just restarted my computer a ridiculous amount, and I'm just so frustrated. And I think my computer knows what's coming tonight, because tonight is the release of the Sims 4 expansion pack Get Together.
Wake up, gentlemen! More travelers to attend
knows
to.
what's coming.
Led by an elf, of all things.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers!
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks
I'm
armed.
not gonna take shit from these
The toll
guys.
applies to everyone, Henrik. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules. A mage? Ah, I don't want to be a toad.
Nobody's turning you into a toad, you sniveling bastard. You know, I hear a mage falls as quickly as anyone when stabbed. Let's finish this, gents.
Couldn't we all just get along? No.
Well, honey.
You will learn to fear me. You're all right. And so I shall.
'Tis too easy.
All right.
Blood.
We surrender. We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all. Right. I guess so. I'm sorry. What, are you joking, right? I could never be a soldier. I'm not going down without a fight!
Lovely.
I was hoping just to intimidate him.
And so I shall.
Oh, okay, there's of course I think a full
Well, all right. Lovely. As you desire. And so I shall.
So adorable. Got some folks though. Check that out. Wish I could get rid of the stupid fucking hat. Ooh, wow.
Well, all right.
It's a boxy. Ooh, boxy.
Well, there it is. Lothering.
Carry on.
Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first. But we need to decide what our general plan is for afterwards, don't we? I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them? There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish
Have you?
Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first. Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away. I can give you directions, if you like. If we head eastward, towards the Brisilian Forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully, they will still be there. If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course. Technically, the Circle of Magi is independent. We don't know that the Chantry won't support us, of course.
You truly believe that?
If we speak to the first Enchanter, he should see that his responsibility to the Grey Wardens supersedes anything the Chantry or even Tanlo Gain might have to say about it. We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy. He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is. Then you have a plan.
Alright, well, let's go.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
So much decision making. So, as I was saying earlier about my computer, it probably knows what's coming. Like tonight, I'm just gonna play that new expansion non-stop. I even have like the next 3 days off consequently. So, I have big plans for that. Yeah, it just knows what's coming, like... I am so excited, like words cannot describe. Like I've been avoiding everybody else's videos for quite some time. Like all my subscriptions are just screaming at me to play and just watch the videos, and I can't play until at least 12:05 tomorrow morning, which is ridiculous.
You there.
So
If
I'm
you're
trying
looking
to
for
pass
safe
as much time
shelter,
as I can
I'll
before
warn you.
it's 7
There's none to be
o'clock.
found.
So we'll see. Okay, cool beans, dude. Templar guy. But we're not concerned with you. Aw. Yeah, little puppy.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune.
Yes.
I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman? Didn't I mention profit?
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more. $100 silvers. Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving. Perhaps.
Do I have a
If that woman agrees I'm allowed to charge something.
Probably.
Do what you must.
Persuade.
So long as the prices do not beggar the needy.
Fine, fine, done. And since you don't look too needy, normal prices for you.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
I knew she was gonna be fucking catty.
The chanters are still operating
look at
their
that
board.
Bitch.
How
Love her so, though.
that's dedication.
Okay.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts. Please, you're scaring the children. Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us! This woman bears their evil stench! Can you not see the vile blackness that fills her?
Please stop! Somebody shut his mouth!
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us! No! Do not touch me! You bring evil and destruction! It is the end!
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us. You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim.
Darkspawn will feast on your living hearts! They will take your children!
Oops. Wrong button. Should be something. Okay. Give him something better. You know, something better to protect me with. Well, that's flashy. Kinda nice. Guess that's something that he's wearing. I could get that from more of it. Oh, she already got something. Oh, okay. Whatever.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something? All right. Just don't buy everything up.
Not for your prices, probably. That's insane. I wish I could see what I was wearing. That's trash. Get rid of that. That's not trash. You trash? It's a gift. So what was that thing? buying anything from him. Oh, that's locked. Don't bother.
Mother!
I need a rogue. Wait, I should have made a rogue. This rebel. So then, yeah. Mother. Bet he's looking for his mother.
I'm cold. I don't like this. Have you seen my mother? She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
Oh, God.
Why not? Why would she leave me here? But she must be coming.
Oh, God, what am I doing? Okay.
He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back. Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village. I will, but only if I don't find Mother first. So, are you really an elf? Father says elves aren't very nice, but you're nicer than everybody here. Thank you for helping me.
That's really sweet. But everybody needs to stop talking trash about me just because I'm a fucking elf. It's getting out of hand. Those are elves right there. Alcoholic beverage. Yeah, but look. Those are three elves.
Stop looking at me, mongrel.
Feels
I have
like-
nothing you want.
I don't know. The hell, man.
Why do you keep staring at me so, you flea-ridden beast? Can you not tell when you are not wanted? I enjoy company of creatures of the wild, not stench-ridden domesticated wolves. And he persists. Maddening!
Aww. So cute. I love the little mini
Hello,
conversation.
stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps.
Insane.
Old man Barlin said that Darkspawn may be coming soon. He's got traps on his farm. I figured I'd put a few on my lands. Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps. None to be had. Barlin has all the traps in the village in his fields. He doesn't have any poison yet, thank the Maker. So his fields are just full of traps. He can be a bit eccentric. I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry.
So did I just lose that quest? Okay. Whatever.
You ate my entire bag of herbs, you foolish dog. Do not think I am unaware of where it went. Tis your own fault for being so entirely gluttonous. Several of those herbs were poisonous. You should be pleased they did not kill you. Do not be ridiculous. I am certainly not going to give you more, even if I did have more to give. Oh, you have some nerve, creature. And your breath leaves much to be desired. Off you go.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of. Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs. Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Okay, finally something. Not like I wanted any extra side quests.
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what about my food?
I said enough!
Shokke basit isra, marade starit, merade twasit, abana kyun, maras shokra, ananne sam kyun. You aren't one of my captors. I have nothing to say that would amuse you, elf. Leave me in peace. I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples. You mock me, or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate. No doubt. What help do you seek? The Blight. Are you a Grey Warden, then? Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill, though I suppose not every legend is true. Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, it seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here. Farewell, then.
Eaten alive by Darkspawn. That's cruel. I wonder why the revered mother's so afraid of him.
Don't worry, Sten. I'm gonna save you. How do I save you? So I assume she's in Chantry. The quote-unquote revered mother. This is one long loading screen.
Who?
Find the Reverend Mother, get my
I
Sten.
beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to turn Loghain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims. I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact, but my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales. What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
So, your friend was the guy on the bridge? A guy from Redcliffe? A sir? It's very impressive.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
Oh, never mind. I was annoyed. I was like, never mind. He was the
Supposedly,
dead bridge.
the urn contains the
Okay.
ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, my lady. You have been most helpful.
We are the only hope of protection this village has now, and I will not abandon them. That is all. May the Maker have mercy on us.
And when the Maker spoke, a chant of light scattered in the darkness. The word dispelled fear and ignorance. Let those who cry out from the shadows be comforted.
Okay, she's in this corner.
Will you be making a donation to the
Let's
Chantry,
go
my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here. I understand. Not all are wealthy enough to spare even a few coins for the Maker's favor. What can I do for you then? It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you? He butchered an entire farmhold. Only one of the youngest hid long enough to survive. The child said his father had found the Canary gravely wounded and took him in. That kindness was repaid with murder. The bandsman found the Canary just standing amidst the carnage. He did not resist them. He confessed quite readily, but would give no reason for the crime. Even the seasoned knights who apprehended him were disturbed by the carnage. However docile he appears, do not be fooled. That Canary is a danger. Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers. That seems highly unlikely. Do you have any sort of papers to corroborate your story? A Grey Warden? Oh dear, I will have to ask you to leave before you bring trouble on our heads.
What?
You have not heard? The Cairn claims that the Grey Wardens are responsible for the King's death. There is a price on your head. Lay low, and I promise to keep your presence a secret. That is the best I can do. Now, if there is nothing else... I cannot help you without risking the safety of this village and chantry. The best I can do is keep your presence a secret. I am sorry. Now, if there is nothing else... Again, you are quite fascinated with the creature. What do you wish to know?
I want Sten.
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers. To defend against the Blight, perhaps that is a form of atonement. But are you certain you can control him? No, I cannot. There will be too much trouble for us if we are seen cooperating with you. The Maker cares no less for that Canari's victims than for the thousands who fell in Ostagar. Now, good day.
And when the chant spreads across all four...
Yes? What can I do for you now? Again, we have already discussed this, and I told you I would not release the creature.
Quit moving.
The Maker demands justice, regardless of his race.
Now we threaten priests. How fun!
Whoa, whoa! Let's not get out of hand here.
What is the meaning of this? You would threaten me with violence?
Your Reverence, please. We are on an important mission. Let us take the Kunari off your hands. I beg you.
I see. And if not, I am to be assaulted. Is this what we have come to?
No, Your Reverence. I will not allow that to happen.
I have more important matters to concern me. Here, take the key to the creature's cage and begone. Do not return.
Bye-bye.
Let him hear our unwavering faith. Let him hear our righteous dedication and enduring perseverance.
And then shall the Maker return to us. And then shall the Maker return to the Black City in heaven.
There's not a way that I could get Sten. Ugh. I hate preaching and praying and chanting. All that sort. Let's just go get Sten.
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Couldn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die? That would be great, thanks.
I don't know who's cattier, her or Alistair.
You wish something more of me?
Carry on.
I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it. One would think she would send a document or an agent of her chantry, but perhaps not all humans act in such a fashion. So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight. I have spent my life in the Vanguard. I know war, and your lands need all the help they can get. And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement. May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Well, come on, Stan, let's go. Gonna be my buddy. Oh, now I have to pick.
Yes.
I don't want to see the dog die. So, I mean, even if he does get back up, I don't want him to die. Does that make any sense? Do I have any weapons for him? Anything for him to wear? I do. Okay. Do some pieces. Armor. Okay. What do I have for weapons? Also. Okay. And you can have the shields. I have this, so. Alright. Nice. Alright. So. What are we doing? Dane's Refuge. Well, I was supposed to make poultices for that lady, wasn't I? How many do I have to make? That's the thing. I'll make as many as I have to. Make a Mabari crunch. But I don't have the Mabari with me anymore. Is that enough? Or...
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods? This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
A little bit. Okay, well, that one's done. So easy.
So Terran...
What's up with this refuge? King Galen Theron assumed the throne 5 years ago upon the death of his father, marrying Lady Enora MacTyr, daughter of Tyrion Logain, exactly 1 month later. She sounds familiar. Lady Enora.
Well, look what we have here, men. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Logain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about an elf by this very description, and everyone said they hadn't seen one?
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there is no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
Right, let's make this quick.
Dear me, what's all the fuss? Too easy. Try to be merciful. How delightful!
All right, you've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
Look at all that blood.
I was there. The turn pulled us out of a trap. Please wait!
They have surrendered. They were no match for you. Let them be. But they failed, and I do not wish death on anyone. You mean...
Too bad.
Very well. May the Maker forgive your trespasses. May he keep you in his sight and guide you. Well, all right. And so I shall.
Oh, okay. I was worried. I was like... Like, I thought she was gonna start attacking me.
I apologize for interfering,
Oh,
but I
set her on
couldn't just
fire.
sit by and not help.
Hell yeah.
I wasn't born in the Chantry, you know. Many of us had more colorful lives before we joined. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was. They said you were a Grey Warden. I'm surprised you're an elf, but elves must want the Blight defeated as much as humans, no? I know after what happened you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
You are a rogue. Yeah, you're coming.
That and the Maker wants me to go with you. Then you believe me? I knew the Maker had sent a true dream. A vision that by serving you, I serve his holy plan.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
Well, I want the rogue.
Vashaden.
Oh, sorry,
Indeed.
Sten. I know I just saved you and everything. Sorry, you don't have to be mean. But I want her to open up boxes. You understand. But she is going to need clothes. I don't think I have anything for her. Being a rogue. I have Sten's clothing. That's cute. Now she looks like Flemeth. Okay. Can you dual wheel? No.
You're here about food.
Daggers,
Take it up with that bleeding runt by
Okay.
the Chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Give me your gear. Can never own too many. Okay. Liliana. But you do need armor. Should have taken it off of Sten. Now I'm fucking broke. will be more. Put your helmet on. Put your helmet on.
You're here
Still
about
can't
food.
believe I
Take it
spent
up
all
with
that
that bleeding
money.
runt by the chantry.
Good lord.
I got other gear to sell. A whole mess of refugees come in and leave near every night. All have hungry bellies, sad tales, and mementos for barter. I sold that bleeding merchant outside about half my larder 2 weeks back, and now he's charging outrageous sums for all my food. You did? Well, I don't know what to say to that. Thanks.
Okay. Wow, I spent all that and all I got was
You're here
food
about
silver.
food.
What
Take
is
it
my
up with
problem?
that bleeding runt by the chantry.
Okay.
I got other gear to
But
sell.
you still got something to say.
Check the chanter's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there. I don't suppose you know anything about, poison?
Oh,
I
that's
figured
you.
if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice. Thanks. I might have some ingredients in stock. Don't really know what you need.
I don't know what I need either, to be honest. I think I gotta be Liliana though. She's got poison making. What does she want? What does he want me to make? Venom? Not inventory.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
I need toxin and extract. That pisses me off. I have to buy things. I need flask. I don't remember what else I needed.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
Extract.
Oh,
I
sad
don't want
to hear it.
I hate his voice.
I'd look in the woods, the town, and maybe even look through my stock. There should be enough around to make some. Even if it's just rat poison, I'll take it.
You don't have any of that stuff. Like, I thought I looked through your stuff. All you had was flat.
As you like.
Toxin extract. Good lord. The second elven homeland, the Dales, fell to an exalted march called on the heathens not long after the end of the Second Blight, almost 700 years ago.
So how is it that Terran Logain survived when even the Grey Wardens didn't make it out of that place down south?
I heard he saw just in time what those Grey Wardens were doing and saved his men. He's a hero, that's what he is.
Too bad he couldn't save poor King Caleb. Blast those Grey Wardens, they deserve what they got and more.
Not a hero.
I'll say. First they drag the king down there, and then they throw him to the wolves.
They say your mother is Flemeth,
Maybe he has
a witch of
something.
the Kukari Wilds.
They also say that washing your feet in winter makes you catch cold in the head, but we all know that is not true. But sometimes they are right, and they are right in this.
You know the stories about...
Of course. You think my mother would let me go without telling me all the stories of her youth?
My mother told me stories too. She was the one who kindled my love of the old tales and legends.
My mother's stories curdled my blood and haunted my dreams. No little girl wants to hear about the wilder men her mother took to her bed, using them till they were spent, then killing them. No little girl wants to be told that this is also expected of her once she comes of age.
I see.
No, you don't. You really don't.
My goodness. Savage. Oh, yeah.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something? All right. Just don't buy everything up.
I might want to chop off your head. Let's roll.
Did you speak to that?
Oh no. Dragon Age Origins has stopped working. A problem caused the program to stop working correctly. Windows will close the program and notify you if the solution is available. Well, fuck. Well, I guess that's all I can offer for you guys today. Go ahead and give it a like, comment down below, let me know what you thought.